Hey y'all. So two things real quick. Number one, like I told y'all before, Gary Gensler, he always had the power to shut down the dark pools and do all these things we've been requesting. He never cared to. There's only one explanation for that. His pockets was getting fat daily off of this. It's because of us. His pockets got fat daily off of this. Can you understand how much money he made off of our struggles and our pain? So I'm thinking somebody owe us some money for all the money we lost, especially January 21st. Somebody owe us some money. Whose pockets y'all think that should come out of? Sitting back. Okay, anyway, we'll skip that for now. This is what I was wondering though. What if, just what if, they've created so many synthetics that it don't matter how many we sell. The squeeze will never stop because their synthetics make it to where there's not enough shares for them to cover regardless. What if we have to buy these shares a couple of times and then sell them back for them to be able to cover their calls? Just what if? I haven't looked into this yet or anything like that, but that would just be super crazy. And we sitting back worried about selling too many shares back or this and that and this, when the whole time it doesn't even matter because they got a long way to go and there ain't enough shares for them to cover the mess that they've made. So I don't know. I'm just gonna check into that. Will be crazy, super crazy though. Another thing I've been noticing about people coming out talking about will AMC reach 5,000? Will it reach 100? Will it reach 1,000? Will it reach 5,000, 10,000? Y'all are thinking way too low for these numbers. Take it from somebody who is already in a squeeze. This was 1 day, maybe 2 days build up. Get back in there. No, get back in there, baby. Get back in there. Get back in there. No, come on, get back in there. Get in there. No, go get in there. You want that crow to come get you? Get in there. 1 to 2 days worth of build up, and we shot up to almost 500, and that would have kept going if the greedy people wasn't in this GME squeeze wasn't trying to hurry up and beat the next person to the sell button. The true potential of that squeeze was not shown. So just imagine now that all these people who are more experienced and know exactly what to do, exactly how high this thing will turn out because of them, because of us now that we're a better band than we were before. Imagine how high this thing can get then. Just, there's no way. I know people extensively buying shares, like just buying like big amounts of shares all the time. We didn't have none of that during that little 1-2 day squeeze. It was 1 day. And we almost hit 500. People wouldn't hurry if people wasn't constantly hitting the sell button trying to beat the next person to the punch. We was almost at 500 that quick. That was 1 day, all right? We're in over a year, y'all. Over a year of hungry, thirsty people who know that there's money out there, who's buying ostensibly. Like I said, this speaks for itself. The shares are all, they're sold out, they're gone. Who ever thought that would happen? And for y'all saying 10,000, like that's not possible. How did Berkshire get that high? How is Berkshire or 450,000, almost 500,000 a share? If they can do that, y'all don't think we can hit 20,000, 10,000 a share easy? And I ain't talking about the squeeze. I'm talking about our upward pressure. If we leave it alone, what we've bought already, I'm sure we can hit 20,000 a share just off of our pressure. I know people don't want to see that. People don't want to see that. They want us to sell early and get out. I'll never understand that. I understand that some people, they're so stoked in this that they don't need to wait. They have a lot of money in this, so they just want to sell early and get out because they're gonna have more than what they need. But some of us don't have it like that, and it's just like, okay, if you want to sell early and get out, goodbye. But quit trying to pressure us into selling early because you don't want to feel like a donkey because you sold early and we're still holding on, and we're at astronomical heights that you didn't think we could reach, and now you're feeling left out. If that's what you want to do, then sell and go. But don't be trying to pressure us into and scaring us into selling early. Talking about this hurry up and get out and this coin thing and all that stuff. What? I don't get it. This depends on us. Nobody else can do nothing about this. This depends on us as a band, as a whole, holding and sticking together. That's what it ultimately comes down to. There ain't no manipulation once you hit a certain bracket. There ain't no more manipulation. They can't do nothing. They'll be chaining themselves to a tow truck, a human to a tow truck, getting drugged down the street trying to pull it the other way. There's no manipulation after that. Unless they just want to throw more money away. There's no manipulation at them levels. So it's just funny that we're being choked out over a year, and then once our little short time comes, you got people trying to rush us to sell out in only a couple of days. We didn't wait this long to be greedy and try to beat the next man to the sell button. We all know now that the potential of these sales and these prices for these shares, how high they can go. We know they could hit 50, 70,000 a share if most of the apes aren't being greedy or aren't being scared. Because greed and being scary are the two things that's going to have people selling early. And when I say early, I do mean under 20,000 a share. That's early. Y'all will be surprised, even with halting and planned obsolescence and all that stuff, factored in, how high we still going to shoot. And we'll blow through all that, like I said, if we just all be patient. I'm not a financial planner, not giving financial advice, anything like that. I'm just speaking my mind. What if after the squeeze kicked in, we all just was like, you know what? I like this stock. I don't want to see it die. We'll wait a couple of months. We'll wait a month before we start to sell the bulk of our shares. I may get my initial investment out, get a couple more out, but I'm gonna leave the most of my shares for maybe like a month or two. You know what I'm saying? Till a certain date, like they do us. Even though they push them through the dates, make it even longer. But what's to say if most of us start thinking like that? We couldn't do the impossible and go over 100 grand a share. It's always been possible because it's always been us. And we're not going to destroy nothing because there's too many paper hands that's going to be out of this play before we even get to those levels. So we won't have to worry about destroying nothing. Come on now. Just thought I, want to run that by y'all or whatever. So what y'all think, let me know, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and talk to y'all later. Love y'all.